Well, campers, to getting to know your CEO.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah, that's you. That's a camp. So, I mean, if you worked at camp for any amount of time, you've heard of the legendary Roger Camp. But how well do you really know your CEO? So, we're here today to ask all the questions you have been dying to find out the answers to. What is something weird about you that we don't know?
Wow. I'm sure there's lots of things. You should probably ask everyone else that. I have this crazy curse ability to see things that are crooked. If a picture is just a smidgen off, I was in a hotel the other day and I'm walking through the place straightening the pictures for them. So I don't know, it's a curse.
No, I
Comes to
like
mind.
that. I like that. All right, so if you could be any superhero, anyone at all, but like who would it be and why? And you're already a superhero already, but
She's so sweet. I guess I would go with Superman. Superman. I mean, I grew up with him. Yeah, he could fly.
okay, so you like the flying.
Flying, strong, could see really well. X-ray vision, actually.
I bet he can see crooked pictures.
Oh God, with Doug Brown, love that.
Superman, didn't he have kryptonite? Like, so what?
Yeah,
Something that kind of weakens him, or what would be
Yeah.
your kryptonite?
that's just stupidity. Doing things without thinking through.
Yeah.
That just sucks the energy out of me.
So kind of going with the kryptonite, what do you think like, your biggest weakness is? Like as a CEO of camp, or just maybe in life, your biggest weakness?
Somebody told me a long time ago, so people that are really bad don't cause you trouble because you get rid of them pretty quickly. And it's the people that are mediocre or good sometimes and bad sometimes. So you keep them, and then they can cause trouble because they're not fully committed. They don't believe buying the culture or live the values that we have. So I would say that I'm soft. That's it. I can be too soft.
Yeah.
I'm not stern. Yeah.
What about your strength? What do you think your biggest strength is as a CEO?
I think I have a good vision. I think that I have a good sense too of what's, I don't know how to say this, but what outcomes are likely. I have a good gut feeling. I know how to make people feel happy and appreciate it. I mean, not trying to so much say that, but I do, whether it's our customers or vendors or anything. So I think that's a good trait.
What do you think your biggest accomplishments are in life, work?
Obviously, the company. I mean, it's super easy not to say that. When my dad started, he worked out of the house, 125,000 a year revenue a year, and we, do what we do today. So maybe on a lighter note or different note, and this is probably no big deal to most people, but finishing college. It took me a long time, but I paid my way. I went, I quit, I went, I quit, I went, I quit. And then I finally ended up, getting a master's degree. So I think I was 32. But none of my family had gone to college. None of my friends in Deer Park, went to work in the plants. And so, I was super proud to do that.
What were like the early years like at camp?
When I started the business, I said, hey, look, I'm going to be busy for a while. I'm going to create this roofing company. I'm going to figure out processes and systems. So I'm going to be busy for 4 to 5, 6 months, but I'll have it all worked out by then. We're still working on those processes. So, yeah. And then one more, and this one always was just, I think it was like an $800 job. And I really didn't know how to do flat roofs, but a friend of mine was a roofer. He told me how to do it over the phone. So, and we get through, and man, I was devastated because I think I made like $300 or $400. If I would have hired a sub crew, I would have made like $200. And so I literally went and sat on the curb and, just kind of like pouting, I guess.
Yeah.
And this guy comes out and he's like, well, what's the matter? And I said, well, I think I'm the only guy in America today with a master's degree, I graduated with honors, that just roofed a guy's patio for $200. So he went and he got some beers and came out and he sat on the curb and we drank some beer and off he went. He wished me luck.
You're really involved in the rodeo, and like your involvement goes way beyond, marketing or anything like that.
I joined in '98 to really help work. I thought I'd network with some people, but then you find out what it's really about, and I was fortunate to get to move up the ranks, and recently finished my term as vice president. So that allowed me to meet the kids that we give scholarships to, and the parents, and literally, I've seen moms cry because they wouldn't have been able to send their kids to, those kinds of colleges, A&M and Texas Tech and UT, and so it's such a great opportunity to help children. And then I love education. I said earlier, I was proud that I made it through. There's no doubt, had I not gone to college, we wouldn't be here today in our interview. So I think college and our education, no matter where you're at in life, if you're, rich as can be or dirt poor, that's one thing that can help everybody. And so I love to support that.
That kind of brings me to the next question. You're also really involved in the PTSD Foundation. And for people who don't know what that is.
One of our Greystar executive management people, son, did 2 or 3 tours in Iraq and came back and was struggling with PTSD. And this guy, his dad is again executive management for one of the largest multifamily companies in the world. So his dad ended up asking us to see if we could give him a job. So we did, and he worked for us for a while, teaching him to be a superintendent. He bought a new truck like on a Thursday or Friday one weekend. And then on a Monday, he didn't show up for work. And he wasn't the kind of guy to not show up. And so like everybody knew what happened to him. So we ended up calling and making, found out, of course, over the weekend he had taken his life. So the PTSD Foundation, Camp Hope, we help save veterans' lives, and we really do. So it's a great organization.
Yeah. Okay. See, final question. Do you have any regrets?
Regrets. I don't. I do, but I've done a lot of dumb things, and I've done a lot of things I wish I could have done better or differently. The things that have gone wrong, you make you who you are. So a lot of my regrets I'm good with. If I could do something over again, I would spend more time with my parents. Yeah. And my kids.
Yeah.
They grow up fast.
They do.
If you have young kids, they grow up fast. Everybody says that's true. So, and your parents, if you have them, someday you won't. So, yeah.
It's a great answer.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, thanks, Ronnie.
Yeah, thank you so much. Is there anything else you would like to say?
Thanks for that opportunity. Just thanks. We say it all. I think I say it all the time, but I don't. We are only who we are because of all of you. That it's the people that make the company, and you guys are the people. So, guys is I don't forget the word, but it's non-sexual.
Yeah.
So you guys make the company, and I think we have a great company with a great future. And so I'm looking forward to seeing where it takes us. And I mean that from the heart.
Well, thank you.
All right.
All right. Cut.
Over and out.
Done.
All right.